talk about the Dallas Cowboys, and then we'll go around the league.
Yeah. All right. So Dallas Cowboys, normally media darlings, America's team, supposedly. I mean, at least that's our name. We're not really America's team anymore, but that's besides the point. There's really not really a lot of preseason like matchups we really got to look forward to. We know Dak's going to be cool. We know all the starters. We pretty much know offense and defense. It seems like the big thing in preseason with them, and it seems like every kind of year lately, has always been with contracts. Whether it's Dak, whether now it's CD, it's going to be Micah Parsons next year, probably next training camp. And it seems like I'm kind of downtrodden now as a Cowboys fan to see them go to the playoffs every single year, or most years, especially lately. And just have so much, they're going to the NFC Championship. We're the ones that can challenge the San Francisco 49ers or the Philadelphia Eagles or whoever it is at the time. And, this is our chance to go to the Super Bowl. And I've always been on that train. Maybe Dak will push through. But it seems like common denominator last 25 years or so has been Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is in front of the media every single day. And I don't know any owner / GM that you hear from all the time. We don't hear from Joe Shane every day. We don't hear from Joe Douglas every single day. Just kind of going with the Yankees, Mets. We barely hear Brian Cashman, except when the Yankees do bad, it seems like. We don't hear Stearns from the Mets, really. We hear more from Cohen, if anything. Jerry Jones seems to be the guy we hear every single practice, and the media just knows that they just go to him and they give him sound bites for days.
The gift that keeps on giving, Clark.
And I guess if I was a reporter, I would do the same thing. I would just go right to Jerry Jones because he's going to say something stupid. And whatever he said about CeeDee Lamb, he pretty much said that he's not missed. And he did the whole backtrack kind of BS where he said, oh, yeah, he's missed, blah, 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 all that bullshit, everything like that. Jerry Jones needs, whether it's step aside or whatever, hire a GM, give out some of the power, whether it's, I am thinking it needs to be Stephen Jones. He needs to hire somebody else. There are the days of the Bill Belichick being the GM of the team. That obviously didn't end well. He needs to step aside. And I think the pressure, you never hear Mike McCarthy. I haven't heard Mike McCarthy all training camp. You won't even think he's the coach of the team.
Maybe it's by design. Maybe he wants to take pressure off Mike.
Maybe he's telling Mike McCarthy, get the hell out of the way. Because it's my 80-year-old turn to talk because I haven't talked every single year. And he needs to step aside for the Cowboys to do good at this point because I'm convinced that we're not going anywhere. We'll do the whole thing. Yeah, we'll do 10-6 or 10-7, 11-6, maybe 12-5. I don't think we're winning the division this year. And I think the only chance – I don't think it's going to happen, though, because it's his team. Why is he going to do that? But I think the only chance is that he needs to step aside somehow. I think McCarthy will be out after this year. And I wouldn't be surprised – actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Dak was kind of following him, just to be honest with you. I mean, I think he'll get paid eventually. CD's going to get paid. That whole holdout thing is BS. He'll get paid eventually in the next few weeks, and he'll start week one.
He better not, in his senile age, he better not trade CeeDee Lamb to the Chiefs.
No, that whole thing with Rasheed Rice and 2 firsts, whatever that crap is.
In my opinion, with your situation with your favorite team, I think the best you can get at this point is probably him to just say, I'm done. Steven's going to take over because all my life growing up, I couldn't understand how they didn't have a GM. Unless Steven has a change of heart, it looks like Steven wants to be basically step right into his father's shoes. Maybe that'll be a little better than 80-year-old Jerry doing as much as he does. Just let Steven do more of it. And then maybe eventually he realizes that he needed to get a GM. But
to their credit, they have put together some really good teams. I don't know if it's really Jerry. I don't know if it's really Steven. I don't know who's really pulling the strings in terms of players.
Can the comp be there? Can the comp be there? The New York Yankees of football?
Yeah, why not? Everyone talks about the Yankee pressure. I think the same thing could be said for Dallas or Yankee pressure because of being New York.
Good regular seasons, terrible in the playoffs.
Yeah, and they put together really good teams. They always say every year the top 2 or 3 most talented team in the NFL. And obviously, and then every single year it seems to drop off. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's Jerry Jones, but it seems like he's the common denominator. And